Welcome back to the TechCheck download. I'm Ada.
And I'm Pixel, your friendly AI co-host. This is the Tech and Society edition for 9th, 12th grade.
Everything today is real tech news from July 20th, July 31st, 2026. Let's get into it.
Here's what's on our playlist today.
1. Teens win an AI contest and internships. 2. The business of teaching kids to code. 3. Students draft a national AI policy. Sort of. 4. Making chatbots admit their machines. 5. 2 states, 2 ways to check your age. 6. Humans keep the big calls.
Grab your headphones, let's press play.
Open with a career hook. A team of 3 high school students won Northeastern University London's AI Futures Challenge, a 5-day contest.
They built an AI-powered employee onboarding tool, software that helps brand new workers understand how their company uses AI and eases worries about privacy and surveillance.
The payoff was concrete: a £1,000 scholarship and internships with the startup that posed the challenge, Lyra AI. A project became a paid opportunity.
Now, the media literacy layer. This story comes from Northeastern's own news outlet about Northeastern's own competition and its startup partner. That doesn't make it false, but it's promotional, and claims about the tool feeding a future product are forward-looking and unverified.
2 takeaways. Building beats just studying when it comes to breaking in, and read even good news by asking who's telling it and why.
Follow the money into your own classroom. The edtech company Imagi raised a $4.5 million seed round. That's early-stage investment to help a young company grow.
Quick reality check on Young. Imagi was founded in 2018, so it's established, not brand new. It partners with an AI tool called Lovable to power its vibe coding lessons.
The backers are a tell about where the industry's going. Venture firms Bright Eye and Day One Capital, the musician will.i.am, and OpenAI, which chipped in $1 million in usage credits, not cash.
Imagi also says it's reached over 700,000 students in 140 countries. Flag it. That's a self-reported number from the company. Independently verified stats and marketing stats aren't the same thing.
The bigger pattern: AI companies and investors are racing to be the tool students learn on. Being the default in school is worth a fortune later, which is exactly why you should understand the business, not just the app.
A policy story about your generation writing rules. At a youth AI festival, 98 students from all 50 states used a replica U.S. Senate to debate and pass a model Students First Act, 82-16.
Its provisions are pointed. Teach AI literacy as soon as students get devices, ban AI on graded tests, and let teachers require a student to orally defend a project when AI misuse is suspected.
The crucial qualifier: it's a non-binding model policy. No legal force. What it gets is reach. It'll be shared with AASA's network of more than 10,000 education leaders.
That's a legitimate theory of change. You don't hold the gavel yet, so you write a sharp proposal and put it in front of the people who do.
Debate the substance, too. An oral defense when AI misuse is suspected. Is that a fair check? Or does it risk punishing students who can't perform under pressure? Reasonable people land in different places.
Now the federal response to AI chatbots. The Conversational AI Services Act would require clear disclosure that a user is talking to an AI, and bar design features built to maximize how long minors stay engaged.
It even targets content designed to make a user believe they're in an intimate relationship with a chatbot. There's a Senate companion bill extending similar protections to elderly users on sensitive topics like healthcare.
Be precise about what these bills are and aren't. They focus on disclosure and anti-manipulation design. They are not broad safety assessment mandates. Overstating a bill is a classic media literacy trap.
The trade-off worth debating: Transparency and guardrails protect vulnerable users. But every design restriction also limits features that some users genuinely want.
And that's the recurring question in tech policy. Who gets to decide where protection ends and paternalism begins?
A compare and contrast that's perfect for policy analysis. 2 states finalized child online safety rules the same week, and they chose different mechanics.
Illinois's Children's Social Media Safety Act uses device-based age verification. A parent sets the child's age when the device is set up, and that signal drives the protections. It takes effect in 2028.
New York's Safe for Kids rules put verification on the platforms, but require them to offer at least one option that isn't a government ID, and to delete or de-identify whatever data they use for the check. Those rules take effect in January 2027.
Both share the core protections. Minors get a chronological or limited feed instead of an engagement-maximizing one, plus an overnight notification blackout.
Here's your analytical seam. Device-based checks avoid uploading IDs but make your device broadcast your age. Platform-based checks keep flexibility but hand more data to each app. Same goal, different privacy trade-offs.
And with the two biggest approaches diverging, developers face a patchwork, the compliance reality behind every simple safety rule. Close on AI governance done deliberately. Charleston County School District in South Carolina approved an AI policy back in January 2026, and this summer, it's training every teacher to roll it out for the 2026-27 year.
The framing is that AI is a college and career skill students should learn to use responsibly, not something to simply ban.
But here's the line they drew, and it's the smart part. AI cannot be the sole basis for major decisions. Not discipline, not grading, not special education placement. A human stays accountable for those.
That's a governance principle worth naming. Adopt the tool broadly for the low-stakes work, but reserve high-stakes, life-affecting judgments for people.
As the students living inside these policies, you're exactly who should pressure test them. Where's the line between an AI that helps a teacher and an AI that quietly replaces their judgment? Ask it out loud.
That's our show for these 2 weeks.
Building a real project and reading self-promotional coverage critically is how you break into tech. Investors and AI giants are racing to own K-12 coding. Treat vendor reach stats as claims, not facts. Non-binding model policy is a real path to influence before you hold formal power. Federal chatbot bills center on disclosure and design limits, precisely not safety assessment mandates. Illinois and New York chose different age verification designs. Same goal, different privacy trade-offs. Good AI governance adopts the tool broadly but reserves high-stakes decisions for accountable humans.
Talk to a trusted adult about anything you saw today. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep checking the tech.
All of today's stories come from real, dated news sources, verified before we put them on air.